What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the RC News. It is the 16th episode. Got a whole bunch of accessories, and HPI did something we need to talk about. So first up, check out these guys, A Plastics, a company that doesn't get showcased very often. So they've come out this awesome body, an E31 M8 for drift cars, 259 wheelbase, 200 mil width. I think it's styled really nice. It looks just like an M8. That purple looks super rad. And for $40, I mean, that's really good. If you're looking for something different than the Pandora bodies or the typical bodies from Killer Body or Yokomo or MST, check these guys out. I mean, for $40, that's a good price. Now over to Britain for one of my favorite RC car companies. This is a retro release from Schumacher. It's the Cougar 2 Works. Definitely one to get if you want any one of the retro cars. This is their two-wheel drive. The four-wheel drive, interestingly enough, won more races than the two-wheel drive. The four-wheel drive was used by Masami Hirosaka and won a couple worlds. This one, I don't think it won some worlds, but it definitely was a contender throughout Europe in the two-wheel drive class. Definitely in carpet too. So yeah, super cool car. One of the really nice, awesome dudes in my local track when I was younger had one of these. So it's kind of etched in my head as, you know, a super cool company. And I wouldn't mind running Schumacher now. I mean, Amain's got all their stuff, so good part support. So if you want something different than your typical American car companies, check out Schumacher. I mean, they kill it, honestly. And check out these wheels. This company has come out, what is it, Leveries? Yeah, they make a bunch of lowrider car accessories. If you've got any of the Impalas or anything from Red Cat, these guys make a ton of accessories for them. You know, you can get a bunch of body parts and make your stuff look super scale. Like, check out those shocks. So yeah, it's an interesting company. I was just kind of looking around on their website, and that wheel set though, if Red Cat's out of stock in them, which sometimes they are, at least you have another alternative now. And it looks like MST's released a couple new colors for the RMX 2.5 and the RTR version. So that red and that purple, just a quick update on a couple new colors. Nothing special. The RMX 2.5 is a good starter to get into drift. And yeah, that purple looks sweet though. Another retro release from Yokomo. This one, in my opinion, is the best looking one. It's definitely the one that I would get. The four-wheel drive, the Dogfighter Works. It just looks better than all the other old school Yokomos, in my opinion. And yeah, this is a pretty legendary car, kind of cutting edge back then. Definitely beat a lot of other cars. This thing's got a few championships under its belt. And I like how on all the new retro cars, they're updating the battery tray to take lipos. Because in Europe, there's tons of retro racing going on. Every time I see it, I'm like, wow, that's super cool. I wish they did it more in North America. So yeah, this one, in my opinion, looks the best. And it's definitely one you'd want to get if you were itching to get a retro release from Yokomo. That's super cool. And here it is, the one we've been waiting for. I don't know how I feel about this. So what do you guys think? So this is the HPI Venture 18. That's what they teased us with a week or so ago. Does it look like a Hilux? Here's the question I had. Does that look like a Hilux to you? I don't know. I'm just saying. Something weird going on with the front fenders. I think it's licensed. I'm not sure. It's got a good spec inside in terms of chassis. And it's got working lights. But I don't know. Those fenders, they're bothering me. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think it looks like a Hilux? Anyway, it comes in two different versions. A regular brushed and then a brushless flux version. It has an Outrunner motor in the flux version. Pretty heavy duty transmission. Servo on axle setup. Really nice shocks. You know, HPI is definitely trying to give it a go here. but the stance, maybe it's the wheels with the body. I'm not sure. I'd be interested to know what you guys think in the comments. Honestly, it's a good addition to the 18 scale platform, and we'll see what everyone says about that. That's a nice flex right there. Yeah, we'll see what everyone says about, the styling of it. In terms of chassis and drivetrain, it looks like older HPI stuff. So that's a good thing. And we'll see. We'll see what everyone thinks. But my personal opinion, if you look at a Hilux, a real one, and then take a look at this side by side, there's something interesting going on with the fenders. And yeah, so there's the Outrunner motor that it comes with. That's pretty interesting. So the spec on the Flux is pretty darn good. And I'm interested to see how much it comes in terms of price. But yeah, there it is, the Venture 18 Flux, and a apparently possibly licensed body from Toyota. I'm tiptoeing around this, but there it is. Oh, it looks like Endura released some links for the Losi Micro B. Kind of interesting. We're getting to the point where you could potentially build an entire Endura Micro B. We just need a chassis, a transmission, a few bulkhead parts, but we're getting there. Yeah, so if you're looking for something to spice up your Micro B, or you bent some links, check these guys out. Here's a pretty interesting accessory for the Fortec drift car from Traxxas. So just a neon kit. It bolts right on to the Fortec 2.0 chassis. I'm not sure if it changes color. They're only showing it in red, so that's kind of interesting. I'm curious, does it only come in red? Anyway, just a interesting accessory I thought I'd put on here. Who knows, maybe we'll see it on other projects like that Sen Dually or something. That'd be kind of cool. All right, well, that was episode 16 of the RC News. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thanks to everybody who's hitting the like. I can't thank you enough. And if you like my content, check out the other stuff. I do reviews. I do random RC stuff. We just try to have fun here. It's all about the cars. So please subscribe, and I hope you come back.